Grandpa Bill and the Game Rooster. This is a true story. I think this happened around 1958, although I can't be sure of the date. My Grandpa Bill and Grandma Sadie Weaver were living south of Center Point School in Atoka County, Oklahoma. We would drive down to visit them a couple of times a month, and us kids would all have a fun time visiting, but there was one big drawback to our visits. Our grandparents had chickens running loose around the house like everyone did back then. But for some reason beyond me, they had a game rooster who had sharp spurs and hated all living creatures, especially kids. This demon rooster from hell was not a joking matter, so we had to always keep an eye out for him or he would attack us. I remember one day we thought the rooster was out back until he came wandering around the house and spotted my little brother Chuck in the front yard, and he made a beeline for him in a dead run. Grandpa Bill saw what was happening, and he picked up a stick of stove wood and threw it at the devil rooster. The odds of hitting a rooster on the run are probably about the same as winning the lottery, but I've always believed God must have had a guiding hand in that stick of wood, 'cause it hit that rooster right in the head, and Mr. Rooster flopped around a few times, and that was the end of his reign of terror. I remember everyone had to gather around and discuss the fateful demise of the rooster for a few minutes. Then Grandma Sadie, who always had a lot of common sense, picked up the game rooster and took him out back to clean, as she had already planned him to be on the supper menu. I've always loved fried chicken, but that rooster was way too old and tough, so he was destined to be the main ingredient in a big pot of chicken and dumplings. Over the years that followed, I have eaten a lot of chicken and dumplings, including the world-famous Cracker Barrel. But although most of them have been great, none have quite stood up to the very special meal my Grandma Sadie made from that demon rooster from hell.